Hello everyone, it's Old Guardian here. Hearthstone Rise of Shadows expansion is here and we get to play all sorts of wacky new decks. So I didn't go with the most popular things at first. I wanted to try something a little out of the meta. And the first deck that I played in the new expansion is this one, a Heal Druid. This is almost exactly the same build as I had theory-crafted. I made one change very quickly after playing just like game or two, and that was to include Baleful Banker. Because to explain what the concept of this deck is overall, the deck is all about making and copying Lucent Box. So Lucent Box is my central minion. 8 mana 4/8 taunt, death rattle, go dormant, restore 5 health to awaken this minion. And I have a couple of very sure tutors for Lucent Box. The way the deck is built, Countess Ashmore will always draw Lucent Box. Chooses Psych Melon will always draw Lucent Box. So what I found out very quickly after I played a couple of games was that I actually want to shuffle more Lucent Box back into my deck so that I can use my tutors again to just draw Lucent Box again. So adding in a Baleful Banker, that was one of the key moves that I found out early that was needed. Other than that, the deck is able to copy Lucent Box. So if you play Lucent Box when you have Floppy Dennis Floop in your hand, then that becomes another Lucent Box. And then there's a couple of Faceless Manipulators. So you can also Floop a Lucent Box. Like if you play Lucent Box on 8, then on 9 you could in theory play Floop and Faceless Manipulator. So even if your Lucent Box died, then you can have 3 Lucent Box up there. And from that point you can just keep resurrecting the Lucent Box. Ancient of Lore is actually a good card in this deck. That's what I found from the first day of playing. Restore 5 health, excellent, resurrects all your Lucent Box. And Crystal Power is really good in this deck. Restore 5 health, again, resurrect your Lucent Box. I also like doing stuff like Keeper Staladris Crystal Power, then you can double up on your Crystal Power so you get another copy of that Restore 5 health to your hand. So some interesting things there. Also there's a couple of crystallizers so you can deal some damage to yourself, so that you're then able to heal up something, so that you can resurrect those Lucent Box. And the other main heal synergy card is the Crystal Stag. Rush, Battlecry, if you restored 5 health this game, summon a copy of this. And I also have a Predatory Instincts in this deck, and Predatory Instincts is going to draw either a Crystal Stag as a 4/8 or a Witchwood Grizzly as a 3/24. So some nice things going on. I have one Harrison Jones in the deck. Weapon removal seems to be extremely important in the current meta. I actually think I might need a second weapon removal card in this deck. It just seems to be such a crucial aspect of the game at the moment. Overall, the deck felt kind of okay. It's a 50% win rate deck. You can win some, you can lose some. Looking at the statistics on HS Replay on decks that run Lucent Box, this should be the best Lucent Box deck, which is not to say much because all the Lucent Box decks seem to be absolutely disastrously bad. But I think I can do better than this. I just haven't figured out exactly how. Because there are some issues. One issue is that actually restoring 5 health for Druid right now is a little bit difficult. Because okay, I can do it with Ancients of Lore, I can do it with Crystal Powers, but in very slow games I find myself lacking means to restore 5 health. I thought that I would be able to do it with some lifesteal minions too. There's Dreamway Guardians in this deck, there's Pumpkin Peasant in this deck, there's Celiax in this deck, but in practice I find that I often at 2 or 3 or 4 health restored. And no, it's not the same thing as 5 health restored. So either I would need to add even more of these small healing cards so that I could more often get multiple of them in order to get up to that 5. Or I need to do some other rethinking on this one. It's especially problematic because you kind of want to get that 5 health restored very early in the game in order to activate your Crystal Stags, and that has been a bit of a problem for me. Another thing is that the Life Weaver, whenever you restore health, add a random Druid spell to your hand. I have not been able to get a lot of value from this one, but I'm still a little bit uncertain. Maybe it's still okay. This package, the Dreamway Guardians, the Life Weavers, the Pumpkin Peasant, that's the main thing that I'm questioning when it comes to this deck and how to use that. I have even considered adding a second Predatory Instincts and a second Witchwood Grizzly into the deck, so that I would be able to get those out more reliably. But still that health restoring is something that needs to be sorted in one way or another. 4 effects for 5 health just is not enough. I would need something more. I haven't figured it out yet. When it works, it is pretty fun, because you can get a bunch of loosened bugs out there, and that works quite nicely, even though it's just a 4/8. But a wall of them is a fun sight indeed. This archetype is unlikely to remain in the meta. Well, it's not even in the meta right now, because I think it's still missing a little bit of something. It might become more relevant in future expansions. But it's still a fun little deck to play if you happen to have the cards. You shouldn't be crafting cards for this one. If you enjoy this content, please click the like button and subscribe to my channel for more. And now, let's go take a look at Heal Druid in action. Might as well try with these cards. Try the Plot Twist Warlock. Yeah, I built a Plot Twist Warlock. It's part of my theory crafting. But we'll see. So many decks to try. So looks very Secret Paladin-like so far. I don't actually know what Paladin like this looks like. Why are people net decking already? People always net deck. Why wouldn't they? So he can buff this if I leave it up. I don't think I want to leave it up yet. Just want to hit into it. Next turn I can maybe play Predatory Instincts. It will draw either Grizzly or a Stag. Of course, to use a Stag I would need to get some healing going in order to get a really good Stag. This is not a Secret Paladin at all. It's some kind of Control Paladin. Oh boy. Well, there's my Loosened Bug already. That's my Grizzly. So it's a Control Paladin, so then it runs stuff like Equality. I'm not equipped to handle that, I think. I don't think I am equipped to handle it. Okay, it's not a Control Paladin, it's some weird Paladin. I guess I want the Grizzly out there anyway. It has 17 health, so it might be able to help me a little bit here. I mean, even that 17 health is not going to last very long. But if he plays Equality, then at least the High Priest Tekal will also go down to 1 health. So that's kind of a thing for him. Talrun. Oh, Talrun, thank you so much for your cheers. In a good mood because Baku is gone. Nice. I really did not think he would go for Equality and make his Tekal have 1 health. What was that all about? Okay. Well, I'm playing the Crystallizer, and I'm playing the Life Weaver. Okay, let's see about this one. So we got rid of 1 Equality, and that's good. Does he have Silence in that deck? He could. I would really need to find the Floop or the Baleful Banker. One or the other. I'd really want to find one or the other. If he doesn't kill this now, then I can Ciliax into some random druid spells. Thanks, Luke, for the cheer. Oh, it's some kind of Immortal Prelate deck. Okay. Okay. Luke subscribed. 17 months. That's a long time. Just a Crystal Smith. Fine. So this one's going to hit in. And I do this with Ciliax, right? I think so. He can heal a little bit, I don't mind.
Unity, precision,
Ciliax kills that one. Then I get the Druid card. Summon a random beast from your hand and give it Rush. Well, that's a completely useless Druid card for me. But what can you do? I won't be taking enough damage to really resummon the Loosened Box. That might be a problem. And there's the Prelate. Prelate and the bells. We will have plenty of more tutors for the Prelate as well, I believe. It's a big Prelate. Is he going to have silence in the deck? I have 8 cards in hand. I just can't resurrect the Lucent Bark, because nothing will have taken damage. Let's get a random druid spell first. Why is it the apple again? I think this is time to play the first Lucent Bark. And just hit him in the face some more. He already threw 1 equality down, and he can't play equality as long as the Immortal Prelate is alive. It keeps the equality buff too. So then it just becomes a 1 health minion. He can of course keep buffing it up, but he can't play equality. Okay, then what? Okay.
Reporting for duty.
I don't have to resurrect the Lucent Bark yet. I can just swipe the Prelate now. Do I want to draw a card? Absolutely have to. And I want to start taking damage. That will cost me 6 mana, then I will have 3 mana left. I can play the Pumpkin Peasant. Not very powerful, but I suppose it's kind of okay.
This'll be good.
Now let's kill that Prelate here.
Time goes short.
Get the Pumpkin Peasant on the board. Hit face with that one. Alright. So he has only used 1 tutor for Prelate so far. He has plenty of more tutors to go. Overkill. Give a minion in your hand +2/+2. Didn't see that one coming. Well, he can overkill the... Now he didn't get to do an overkill with that. So I'm not sure what that was all about. I could draw a pair of cards. An unbuffed Prelate. I like unbuffed Prelates. I like them a lot. I probably want to take away the Battle Axe.
No.
8 cards in hand. So let's take away the Faragi Battle Axe. Grab some cards. Okay. Do I need to resurrect the Lucent Bark at some point? I guess at some point I do. I have the option to go in with the Stags. I've seen just 1 equality so far, but he doesn't have a lot of cards. So definitely is the option to just play the Stag here. I think I'm going for it. Let's just play the Stag. Stags will kill the minions. Now that he shuffles back the unbuffed Prelate to his deck, that means that the next time he tutors for a Prelate, he might not get the right one. He might get the unbuffed Prelate instead of the big Prelate. I haven't seen any consecrations yet, so I kind of expect there to be a consecration. No consecration, okay.
Reporting for duty.
This one is weak to consecration anyway, so it can take that point of damage. It will awaken the Lucent Bark, but then he can have equality or something. I won't be able to heal up unless I find something to hit into. But I still want to resurrect the Lucent Bark now. I think I'll just make Lucent Barks. I think I'm just here to make Lucent Barks. Let's try this. But he's going to have more board clears. So I can probably just wipe this board. But if he then plays the big one, and then I can just hit my face into it to resurrect all the Lucent Barks. So the moment he plays a big minion, I can just bring all the Lucent Barks back. I can take this moment to play this apple, and get the 3 ants on the board.
This'll be good.
If he brings back the big prelate, I can just hero power into it and resurrect all the loosened bugs. But he can probably give it taunt somehow, right? So because there was the option that I would say faceless for the prelate. Might have been a viable strategy. Okay, so it's the small prelate. Sure, voila. Okay, okay. So I want to hit my face into the Shirvala, right? Then I can resurrect all the loosened bugs. So this one goes here. My face goes here. And I resurrect all the loosened bugs. Let's try this approach. Is Mechatoon Warrior the only Mechatoon deck left? Well, you can kind of make a Mechatoon Warlock and a Mechatoon Druid. But I don't think they're very good. Okay. But I don't really mind. I can just hit my face into the Shirvala again. Well, I don't even have to hit my face into the Shirvala again. I can just resurrect the loosened bugs even without doing that. So do I want to rat the Shirvala away? There's 9 cards left. He still has the second Lightforged Blessing. But if I swipe, I'm not resurrecting stuff. But can I let him buff up this one? And I don't have to hit my face into anything. I can just kill that off. It's fine. Heal myself up. I can just do this. Get the loosened bugs back again. I've seen 2 equalities, 1 shrink ray. But I have not seen if he has a way to give Immortal Prelate taunt. Because he could have that. I've seen 2 Tutors. I haven't seen any Witchwood Pipers, so we can still have another 2 Tutors left. This one gives Lifesteal, then he has 2 other cards. And the other Prelate is pretty big. This one is a small one, but the other one is a pretty big one. I want to play this when I have the Keeper, so that I can get a second Restore 5 health. So I can bring back the loosened bugs a couple of times. Get that one tutor for the prelate as well. Okay. Then he could give this lifesteal. I kind of don't like that. Can't kill off my loosened bugs. 7 cards left in his deck. What if I swipe here? Swipe here, this one goes down to 7. I can trade away the board. And I can do hit and hit and hit and hit. I think this trading down the board like this is acceptable. And then those fellows out there. I can still get some random druid spells going. He has 1 pyromancer left, but he has no bells and no consecrations. He might have 1 more shrink ray. And of course he has those 2 prelates, one of which is a big one. Time to start getting random druid spells, right? I think so. I can also shuffle 1 loosened bug into my deck. Let's take a look at the random spells first. Well, that's not bad. I probably want to do that. Really? Yeah, why not?
Time goes short.
Let's draw that fellow. Actually, don't need to shuffle Loosened Bark yet. This is fine. 8 cards in hand. Alright. So far everything looks okay. I mean, he has the Lifesteal spell. He could use that with the Pyromancer too. That might bring him to full and wipe my board. Well, most of it anyway.
Let me think.
But I think I'm still fine here.
Your opponent
Ah, I think I can try with this hand. Let's see. Might be a bit on the slow side. Perhaps I should have looked for... Well, Crystallizer isn't that important, I guess. It's the thing I'm playing right now. Yeah, I really think Murloc Shaman is going to be very powerful. Then people start like... You could put play Midrange Hunter with double Hunger Crabs. I'm not sure if this is a Midrange Hunter, but... You totally could do that. It might not be. I think I'll still hit him in the face, even though getting armor on myself can be counterproductive. No idea what kind of hunter this is. Just no clue yet. So this is probably some kind of a meme hunter then. But just because it's a meme doesn't mean that it's going to lose. I think I will play the Lifeweaver out there. I might not get any value from it. Is that now something that I want to swipe? Then I don't do Predatory Instincts on curve. I don't have to do Predatory Instincts on curve anyway.
Let's see.
It's fine to swipe it.
Your medicine.
Let's do this. There's also my Theorycraft Murloc Shaman. I Theorycrafted one of those. But of course, if people are already playing, then they already have experience with it. They might be in a better position to evaluate it. Okay, this is actually Midrange Hunter. I wasn't sure. Really weird hand he must have. Now is good time to play the Predatory Instincts. We got a nice stag. We just need to be able to activate it. I mean, I have the option to heal his face to get 2 4/8s on the board. There's an actual real chance that I won't do that. It's a Secret Hunter. Oh boy. Well, that was a surprise. Explosives? Something else? I think we'll go for the face heal into 4/8s. Kill random druid spell too. Actually, I don't have to get the 4/8s out there even. I can just play the Ziliax for now.
Let's see.
Unity, precision, perfection.
Ziliax is fine. I think we can do just this here. More secrets. A lot more secrets. But what is his plan? What's the real plan here? It's time to tutor the Loosened Bark. Do I want to attack into these secrets? I don't think I have to. Do I want to armor up a little bit? Yeah, sure, I might. Let's just wait for now. And he ends up spending the weapon. That's interesting. Well, I have these crystal stags. If one of those secrets is a freezing trap, it just gives me a lot more crystal stags. I think I'm cool with that.
What if...
Let's see. Try to kill that scavenging hyena. He gives me more crystal stacks. Well, they are going to be just 4/4s, but still. Nine cards in hand. I think I'm fine with this. So, explosives. This was showing Wandering Monster, but that's not possible. It does not exist in this game anymore. So is it Explosive and Rat Trap? Could he play Misdirection? He can't really play Misdirection, right? It probably has to be a Rat Trap, so I don't want to play 3 cards in a single turn. But Explosives is probably there. The stag can attack now. That's the Explosives. And if my read is right, the other one is going to be a Rat Trap. The other one is going to be a Rat Trap. I can play another Crystal Stag here. That will be fine, right? Or do I want to get the Lucent Bug out there? No, this is fine. Do I want this one to go down to 3 health? No, I think I'll keep it at 4. I'll just take that one down with the hero power. Okay, so he has a Rat Trap. I know that. He has played both Master's Calls. Okay, what's the use of Unleash here? What is the real purpose of Unleash here? I don't get it. I'll just play the Lucent Bark now. Do I even need to care about the Subject 9? I'm also Baleful Banker, the Lucent Bark. Do I care about the Subject 9, or do I just hit face? He has Zul'jin, it casts Deadly Shot. I don't think going face is right here. I don't think I need to kill the Subject 9. I've been able to make copies of the Lucent Bug, of course. Not yet, but I'm at 27, I'm sitting behind a Taunt minion. I have a lot of stags. Here comes the Zul'jin. So it has Deadly Shot, Animal Companion, and then those secrets again. Explosive, Freezing. So what does the Deadly Shot hit? That one, okay. So I know there's a Freezing trap, which means that I can just freeze the stag and play it again. If I want, for example. So stag tries to attack here, but it gets frozen. Freezing trap. Oh dear, my stag. It frozen back to my hand. Oh my, I guess I have to play it again. Kill that one. Do I want to hit him in the face? This one dies to the explosive trap. There's no particular reason for me to hit face. No, there isn't. He has played one Unleash. He might have a second Unleash. I think I'm fine with just waiting for the time being here. Thunder and Dire Frenzy, okay. Admirable. He's going to draw a 5/8 Thunder Rhino every turn. That's not terrible. And there is still the Explosive Trap and Rat Trap. Well, now he's not going to fatigue that easily. He has a Timberwolf left. He has a Spring Paw left. Does he have a toolkit that kills me if I just let him do it? I might need to kill this one after all. Not my favorite thing, but I may have to do it. And resurrect the loosened bug. Just one loosened bug. I would like to have multiple, because I don't think the loosened bug is going to stay alive. I think he will kill the loosened bug again. You always have something coming that's going to help him kill the loosened bug. Timberwolf Springpaw, Scavenging Hyena Animal Companion is his hand or something like that. But there's also Killcom. Wait, now I really don't know what his hand is like. What is his hand anyway? Is that another freezing trap? Every trap is separate, isn't it? And I wouldn't want to play 3 cards. So hero power into the Rhino. Then I can Wrath the Rhino. But I can't resurrect the loosened bug then. Without giving him the Wrath. Oh dear, oh dear.
This'll be good.
So let's see, it could also be just like snakes.
Engaging TC-130 into dislocator.
So I need to do this like this. So that he only has 1 snake on the board. He gets another 5/8 Rhino. And then he has 2 other cards left. What are those 2 other cards? There's 7 high main. Okay. Well, what are you going to do with your 7 high main? Going to kill off your 7 high main. Why do you do that? This is getting interesting. He has 1 more Rhino left. 1 other card left. I think I need to resurrect the loosened bug this turn. Let's resurrect the loosened bug again. And kill some of these minions here. I can play the Dreamway Guardians, I believe. Because he has only 1 card left. He has 1 more Rhino plus 1 card. And that will be everything. It was another Unleash. But even with another Unleash and another Rhino, still have a bit of a hard time seeing how he's going to do this. Oh, that's another stag. So I can play the stag and I can play the faceless. I can faceless a Thunder Rhino. I can play a stag. I can faceless his Rhino. And this one's going to kill that one. This one and this one will kill that one. This will kill that one. Okay. I mean, I know he has an explosive trap and a rat trap. But how is he going to deal enough damage? Do I have to hit into anything? I mean, I can just sit here and wait for him to die to fatigue. There's no way to win. I keep just a 2/5 3-drop. See what else I can find. Well, I find my Loosened Bug already. And I find my Stag. And I find my Floop. But still, I don't think it was right to keep Crystal Power, because I really didn't know if that would be useful. What's the win rate? I won 4 and lost 1, I think. Or did I win 3 and lose 1? Anyway, I have lost exactly one game. That much I know. Pretty long games with this. It's Thief Rogue. Oh boy. Well, there's my Crystal Power. That's kind of nice. He can probably just kill the Life Weaver immediately. Yeah, he has multiple ways to do that even. Any of them any good for me? Or should I just rat the Blink Fox? I think I'll just rat the Blink Fox. Let's just get rid of that minion for now. So Thief Rogue, but is it... oh, with the Cutlass too. Well, I have Harrison in this deck. I kind of don't want to Psych Melon yet, because it's only drawing 1 card. But it might draw an Ancient of Lore, which could be kind of useful. But I have only 1 Baleful Banker, so I can only shuffle Loosened Bug once. I just want to get damaged. I can Psych Melon now. It's okay. Let's grab the Ancient of Lore. It could have been the Countess, but it was likely to be the Ancient. Some more ability to resurrect Loosened Bugs. Academic Espionage. And Pilfer. Okay, this is the full list. It goes all out on those synergies. 9 cards in hand. I need to get rid of some cards in hand. So I might actually just play the Life Weaver here. Just to get rid of a card here. Is he going to sap the Loosened Bug? He might. Okay, discovers a spell. Maybe straight kills that one nicely. Okay. So far so good. I find a Faceless, that's good. So next turn I can coin the first Loosened Bug. And we'll see what happens after that.
This'll be good.
Then we'll see what happens after that. Is he going to have Vanish in that deck? He might have Vanish in that deck. That might be really bad for me, actually.
Flower power.
Dream Petal Florist. Well, that's something. I see that every day. This is still coin Loosened Bug turn. Let's see what happens here. He might Vanish it. He might not. Nice Iron Bug Protector. Nice Walked Plank. I'm down to 18. 12, 16, 18. I actually might die here. That's inconvenient. I'm not ready to die. So I play the other Loosened Bug, the small Loosened Bug. If I play this and I heal up, that costs 5 and I will have 3 mana left.
Now how about...
Next turn I can't resurrect the Loosened Bugs and play Crystal Stags. Well, this turn I could. But if the Loosened Bug dies again... I think I need to do it like this. I'm not sure if I'm really happy about this though. But I shouldn't die this turn at least. 1 mana Forest Sage. That's pretty strong. He got all the expensive druid cards. Pilfer Thief Rope might be good against Druid, by the way. Because Druid has tons of expensive cards. And he's getting them all for 1 mana now. So really cheap way to get all this expensive stuff that I have. So that's 10, 14. That's just too much damage coming in. Well, that one helps. A little bit anyway. Does it help enough? So I can resurrect the loosened box. But it's still difficult. I mean, if I play a crystal stack, I can actually kill the protector. Then I can still resurrect the loosened box. That's probably how I need to do this, right? Play the stag. Resurrect the loosened box. Use the stags to kill the 8/8. And hero power the 4/1. I think this is how I need to do it, but it's still scary. He has 12 damage on the board. And he has 5 cards in hand. And now I can't resurrect the loosened box and copy them on the same turn anymore. So if he can kill both loosened box, which he very well might do, then I can't just get a pair of loosened box up again. Can he kill both loosened box? Is the big question, I guess.
The Earth Mother was busy.
They grow up so fast.
He really got a lot of expensive Druid cards. He didn't get any cheap Druid cards. This feels a bit unfair to me, I have to say. If I kill one of the 8/8s,
Let's see.
that's a bit much. Yeah, this isn't going to work out. I just don't see how this is going to work out, because these are just going to give him so many 5/5s. Even if he can't... Yeah, he probably just kills me now. But I just couldn't figure it out. I just couldn't. What's your favorite card? Too early to say.
This guy's toast.
Yeah. It was just going to be lethal. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the show, please click the like button and subscribe to my channel for more.